Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Capricorn's mid-month Magic and Manifestation check-in for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comments section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much. And again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings that I offer, as well as the full moon and new moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to any intuitive hits that you may get within yourself. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right, that's too many. If they're meant to come out, they'll come back out again. One more, please. All right, one more, please. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the 5 of Wands. I also have to add that the Death card attempted to come out a few times, so that is an underlying energy of this part of the reading. So mid-February to mid-March, you are experiencing a lot of growth. I feel like whatever you're working on, you have received the word power is coming to mind, but the power to manifest what you want, and it does look like it is this 10 of Pentacles kind of energy. But you're receiving the juice, the knowledge, whatever this may be for you, that is going to give you the inspiration to embark on this manifestation. This is kind of a bigger, long-term type of working, depending on what practice or path you may be on. But this is a period of a lot of growth for you. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So, excuse me, you are reprioritizing some things in your life to make way for this manifestation. You're kind of shuffling some things around. In the past, you may be coming off of this rocky ocean here, as the waves were rocking your boat here and there. You're now with this reprioritization, finding some solid footing. This is also an indication that there is a choice in where you direct this energy. It does appear that wherever you point this energy at is going to be successful working. But the Spirit is kind of indicating it is your choice on what you want here. And then, of course, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is this long-term wealth, abundance, long-term success. So, like I said earlier, whatever you're working on has long-term residual effects. And at the bottom, we have the Five of Wands. So there is a tension in the energy, and at least from this vantage point, it does appear that this is your choice of what do you choose. And so in a way, this is your training ground, because I don't feel like this is going to be your last opportunity to do this. In a lot of ways, this feels like this is the first opportunity to do this for a lot of you. But there is some tension on where to point this, because like any of us, you have multiple big dreams that you're wanting to fulfill here. So there is this tension, but this is also kind of training grounds for doing this again. All right. So that looks pretty good. All right, let's get 3 more, please, for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Too many. It's too many again. All right. Three cards, please, for our Capricorns. All right. One more time. We're going to switch if that keeps happening. 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right, so we have the Death card. It decided to finally come out all the way. All right, we'll take them, I guess. We have the Ten of Pentacles again, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. All right. Okay. So we have the Death card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands. At the bottom, we have the Three of Swords. So there has been a profound change for you. I feel like in part this is why you're receiving this, is because you have been kind of doing this overhaul. You have been going through this transformation. And it does appear that you are coming with this new form. I feel like you have transformed, and this is why you're receiving this. But there is some attachments to this decision that you have to make, that you are letting go of, and you are kind of embracing this change here. Because, and we have the Ten of Pentacles again, so you know that this change is necessary to get to this Ten of Pentacles, this long-term wealth and abundance. Then we have the Page of Wands. So this is going to allow you the freedom that you, I feel like, desperately desire. I feel like you are like really wanting whatever freedom that this is going to bring you. You're definitely wanting it. at this time. And for some of you, you need this freedom. And then, of course, once you're in this 10 of Pentacles, you have endless potential. And I mean, you already have endless potentials, but you have endless opportunities kind of open to what you want to do with your time and your life. We have the 9 of Wands. So you have attempted something of a similar nature. I feel like you are doing something different on your path, but you have tried to manifest something big in the past, and it didn't really come out, and it's left you in this kind of wounded warrior of the 9 of Wands here. So there has been a test of faith you persisted through. You were tattered but not torn. You continued forward. You found a new way to work it. The divine is backing your play by giving you the spiritual juice that you need to move forward. Then we have the 3 of Swords. So when this didn't work out the way that you thought that it should the last time, this was hard for you to take. So there is some emotional pain and emotional grief. Because your heart was really set on whatever that was in the past that didn't work out. And the Spirit is showing you this now, reminding you of that, so that you can know and be reassured that this is not what's happening now. This is a new day. You're doing a different thing. You're working it different. You have the divine's backing on this. It's not going to turn out the way that it did in the past, it would appear. All right, please give us 3 cards for what's on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Thank you. The Priestess. 10 of Swords. 4 of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Princess of Cups. So just right off the bat, we have 2 10 of Swords and 2 10 of Pentacles and 1 10 of Swords. We have 3 10s out here. So 10 is the number of completion here. So you have completed out a cycle. You're beginning another one here. So with the High Priestess, you are really being granted this sacred knowledge. Whatever this is, packs quite a punch, metaphysically speaking. And this sacred knowledge you're receiving is also giving you these spiritual insights to these things. It's not like you're picking up, say if it was a book, you're not picking up the book and not understanding it. It's like somehow you understand all these nuances of this book, we'll say. And because of your understanding, you're able to work this in a different way. Now, that's very specific in the book, so that's not going to resonate with everyone, but that is for some of you. But it's about this energy of this sacred knowledge, this sacred wisdom for creating what you want. So you're also working with the subconscious mind, and perhaps you have had to reprogram the subconscious mind after this to kind of fortify your confidence in order to make this leap again. But moving forward, I feel like there are some things that you are going to discover about yourself and about your ability to manifest or co-create, or however you word this. You're discovering something concerning this that with the Ten of Swords is putting this old idea of yourself to rest. This old idea of yourself is coming to its completion, and it's this idea that perhaps you have this idea that you can only manifest small things, or you might have this idea that you can't manifest at all. You don't know. These are all ideas. And this idea, when this comes in and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, this old idea about yourself gets put to rest, and you find yourself in this Four of Cups energy. Now, in this deck, they call this card luxury. So definitely this Ten of Pentacles has this air of luxury about it. It smells like luxury. But also the Four of Cups traditionally is speaking about the importance of meditation, really contemplating, which I feel like this is what you're doing. You are weighing the options here. But you are headed towards this kind of luxurious vibe. At the bottom, we have the Princess of Cups. So you are feeling a little bit more balanced in your energy as you move forward, balanced in your emotion. But I don't feel like it's like this serious balance. You see how this person is on one foot. There's still this childlike whimsy to your emotional state that you are really embodying here as you move forward. So it's not all serious for you. You are having fun while you're doing this. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March 2023. Knight of Pentacles. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, then the Six of Wands, and at the bottom, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. I don't know if I said that right. But we have 2 sixes here. So this is definitely the number of perseverance, which you have persevered up until this point, and now the divine is giving you this much needed helping hand here. But with the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like Sagittarius got a similar kind of thing of your manifestations are coming in, but it feels like it might be moving a little slower than you would want, or perhaps this has been coming for a long time and you've been waiting for this to work in your favor for a while. You've put in this hard work here. And you're really paying attention to the details. You're taking responsibility for yourself and your mind, your emotions. And you are reaching your goal here. And then we have the Two of Swords. So, and this person is in meditation. So again, with this idea of really contemplating, meditating on what transpires, meditating on basically each phase of this, the receiving the knowledge, processing it, making this decision on where to point it, pointing in it the right direction, and deciding to stick with that. So there is all of these choices along the way for you. And initially, it might feel like you can't see which choice to make, but do know that whatever choice you make is the right one, because this isn't the last time that you're going to do this. I feel like this is going to become a pattern or part of your monthly practice. So you're going to keep doing this. And you're, with the Six of Wands, you're reaching the mountaintop. You're reaching this pinnacle of the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a place of success and feeling very confident. And it's like this card depicts, it's like you're almost at the mountaintop. You really are. I feel like by mid-March, you are at this mountaintop. It's coming in. So you're definitely finding yourself in a quote-unquote higher position than you were. You find yourself at a higher position at mid-March than you are at mid-February. So this is kind of this reaching this peak of this mountaintop. And again, this isn't the last time you're going to do this. You're going to keep doing this. I almost feel like you can't help but keep doing this. And here we have the Six of Swords here. So this is this transition for you. This is a rite of passage. Do know that this, what you feel is a failure in your past, was also this rite of passage. You had to see how, you had to try it in a way where it didn't work. You had to see how perhaps things didn't work, because what works for one person might not work for another person. You have been trying different methods, and you have found one that really works for you, and you're moving from the dark into the light here. You're making this transition. All right. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Okay. 3 cards, please. Thank you. I have Novice of Swords. 2 of Cups. So we've got a lot of 2s out here. So there's some choices that need to be made here. 1 more, please. Okay. So we have the Novice of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the Novice of Pentacles, and at the bottom we have the Emperor. So, so you are kind of starting out on this path. And you are coming at it with this beginner's mind, which is, I think, a good way to approach this. But there's also this, the term imposter syndrome is coming to mind. I don't feel like this is necessarily correct, but you do kind of feel like you're starting out, and there is this sense that I don't know everything that I need to know yet for where I'm going or what I'm working. It's like this person is like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this knife, we'll say, this athame. I don't know what to do with it. So this is talking about, with the Two of Cups, the importance of, and this is this person talking to themselves in the mirror, and what could be is they're dressed different. This could be a future self they are talking to. So this is about showing yourself this love and compassion, and this is going to help you overcome these thoughts of this thought of I'm just a beginner, or I'm just starting out. And you're loving yourself, and you're like, well, wherever I'm at, it doesn't matter because I love myself. And so we have the novice of pentacles here. So again, you may feel like you're whatever these pentacles represent to you. Now, this could be money, this can be success, this can be family. This is going to be a little bit something different for everybody. But in this department, whatever these pentacles represent for you, you also feel like you're kind of starting out. And so there is this sense in this choice that you're making. It's hard to see because you have not had this Ten of Pentacles before. And so you're like, well, I don't know what that looks like when you have the Ten of Pentacles in that. So you're like, which one do I choose? Which one is going to give me the biggest boom, basically? And then at the bottom, we have the Emperor. So this is essentially making you the authority in your own life, which is how I see the Emperor card quite a bit. This is you stepping into your power, and essentially coming into alignment with the law and order of the cosmos, of the divine. You're coming into harmony with that. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. One more, please. Thank you. All right, what does this say? Mycomancer, I think. Yes, that's what we'll go with. So, in moving forwards, you are getting some indications from the spirits. You're getting small clues here and there that are directing you towards what decision might be best for you. And this is definitely a call to weigh these things out in your own heart. But you're paying really close to the details of this, and then this is also why you're kind of weighing these options. But it does appear that you're doing this in a patient mode, and kind of realizing that as you open yourself up to these messages from the divine and the spirit, you find that there are messages everywhere. At every turn, there's a message. Wherever you are, that's where the next message is. And then, solace. I don't know. So you are gaining this new knowledge, this sacred knowledge. This is causing your consciousness to expand in such a way to where it has a lot more juice. It's more effective in creating change because of this. And this is really speaking about spiritual empowerment, spiritual self-empowerment here, which is what this is what you're receiving. And this is what's going to allow you to get to this Ten of Pentacles here. And then we have the Singer of Courage here. So you are showing a lot of courage to go at this again. It's always hard. It's easy to do something the first time, but once we have failed at something, it's hard to go back and attempt that again or something like that again, especially when there is emotions tied up in that, because we're kind of coming to it with this energy and vibration of this past loss. And so this kind of attracts more loss to us. And so setting this down with the Ten of Swords to this, having this come to this completion, receiving this knowledge, is really going to help you. But you've been brave throughout this. And again, it takes a lot of bravery and courage to get up, dust yourself off, and do this again. Because in the past, you may have had an opportunity to do this again, and you're like, no, I'm not even gonna go there. That hurts too much to lose like that. But you are doing it again. You're getting back up on that horse. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Capricorn's path of magic and manifestation for mid-February to mid-March of 2023. 3 cards, please. Whoop. All right. Introspection. 2 more, please. Mm-hmm. 2 more cards, please. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we have introspection, release, and integrity. So the Spirit is definitely, in a couple instances here, asking you to go within and do this meditative work, this contemplative work, this introspection. And again, weighing these things, these options, these choices in your own heart, within your own being here. Also in this introspection is where you can release some of these cords and some of these emotions tied to this past loss that you have experienced here. And when we release these, you release these up to the divine, to the Spirit, to the universe. And this is also how we integrate these things, to release these to this higher dimension or vibrational being, these types of things, release these things to the universe, because the entirety of the universe exists within our awareness. And so when we release these things to the universe, we're also integrating these things into ourselves in a healthy way and getting new perspectives on these things. So this release is quite important for you. And integrity. So this is this responsibility that you have to yourself, to stay in your integrity. And this almost feels like, in a lot of ways, you feel like you're regaining your integrity. Now, I don't feel like you actually lost it, but you feel like it was diminished somehow. But this release, if we look at the imagery, this is also this same image of this release. And as you release this, it becomes one with undifferentiated reality, and you find this balance and this harmony between light and dark. All right. All right. Please, if you can, tell us how this translates to the mundane sphere, how this translates to our everyday life and those moving pieces. 3 cards, please. What can you tell us? All right. All right. 2 more cards, please. And wife. So we have haughtiness, house, and wife. All right, thank you. So, for the most part, this is concerning kind of a domestic situation, a house type of situation. There could be relationship tied into this as well. But we start out with haughty. So, and I don't always feel like this is a bad thing. It's like when you go to a fancy tie and coat party, you want to be dressed nice. You don't want to be the guy who shows up in a t-shirt and the maitre d' has to give him one of the extra coats in the back. You don't want to be that person. So there is this sense of you are wanting to have the fine things, this luxury. You're wanting the finer things in life. And I believe that this is what is headed your way. Now, this is also somewhat cautionary to not let this get the best of you. We want nice things, of course. We want to look nice. We want to present ourselves in a nice way. But do know that this is a presentation. That this fancy clothes or the fancy hat is not you. It is a presentation that is on top of you. So these things are great, but do remember who you are and that you're not these things. And then we have house. So for some of you, this is this house or property you have manifested, this living situation. For others of you, this is some sort of family dynamic that you have manifested in, as we have the wife here. So for some of you, you have been asking for that special one, that true love type of thing. And so the divine is delivering for those of you that is your wish. It does appear that they're delivering you that kind of true love. Now, of course, when we try to manifest a specific person, those types of things will, I would say 99.9% at some point, those will backfire on you. So I would suggest don't do those. Let the universe do their work and really focus on the larger goal of, I want true love. Because if you want true love, but you're asking the universe for Jimmy or Susie, who is not meant for you, then you're not actually going to get true love. So this is also a call to make your intentions very clear on what you are wanting here, because the universe is going to give you exactly what you ask for. So also pay attention to the way that you're wording this manifestation. Highly important. because you have this kind of juice. Whatever you say, it's going to create. So make sure that you're creating what you want and you're saying what you want. All right. Please give us three cards for a final message for what would you like to leave Capricorns with for what's on their path of magic and manifestation for February, mid-February to mid-March of 2023. Three cards, please, for a final parting message for our Capricorns. Thank you. All right. We've got the Three of Wands. We have the Death card again, and we have the Two of Pentacles again. So with the three, and at the bottom we have the Fool card. So you do kind of see the writing on the wall, and you feel within yourself that this is coming in for you, or at least this is something that the universe is going to present options for you to get there. But you kind of sense that this is coming. You also kind of sense that this knowledge is almost like just around the corner. It's like you can feel it. It's almost there for you. But when you receive it, you're expanding out. You're expanding forward. And this is a profound change. It also marks an ending of this old way of identifying yourself. And this is kind of stemming from this lack and stemming from that loss that you incurred. And so you are leaning into this change and this transformation. Where there has been failure, you are letting go of the attachments to those things. And really inviting this new day that is dawning for you. And we have the Two of Pentacles again. So this is speaking about this reprioritization that's necessary, and this shuffling around of the things in your life in order to make space for this, because not everything that is currently in your life is going to make it to this Ten of Pentacles. This isn't for everybody. This isn't for all the spinning plates of your life. So reprioritizing, setting down some of those plates. You might be picking up some new plates to spin here, but there's change taking place, and you have to make some strong decisions on these things. But either way, you are embarking on this new journey with the Fool card. You are taking this strong beginning here. And this requires a leap of faith because you have been hurt in the past. So this bravery, this leap of faith takes bravery. But it also requires this free-spirited energy. So like what I was saying earlier with this kind of playful emotion, it's like you're tired of everything being so serious. And so you are really embracing this playful, lighthearted energy. And your spirit team is there in full effect here, helping you from falling off of the cliff where you may feel like, oh, if I do this, I'm going to be in ruin. And your spirit guides are there to make sure that that doesn't happen. So again, you're going to be receiving messages everywhere. And this is, with the Hierophant, this is a level up for you. This is a spiritual level up, but this is also kind of a worldly level up. Now that's going to be a little bit different for everybody depending on what you're calling into yourself. And for some of you, you may want to seek some spiritual counsel on making this decision. perhaps the best way to work this. And then you might also want to seek some counsel on what to do with this once this comes in, because if this is money, this may be more money than you're used to having or dealing with or doing the books on. So you might want to seek some guidance on that also. But this is changing your belief in yourself, and in turn changing your spiritual beliefs, because you're seeing how you can work it. And you are embarking on this new path and headed towards these new opportunities that you have manifested. So you have been with the with the Seven of Wands, you have been persevering through this energy. This loss definitely had you in a protective stances. You were definitely feeling this poke and prod from the universe. And it's like this person has two different shoes on. They don't have pants on or a belt on. And you really felt like, oh, like I'm not ready for this. And you kind of feel like this here, like, oh, I don't, there's a question mark. I don't know if I'm ready for this. The Spirit is saying you're ready. Don't let the past determine your future here. All right. We have the High Priestess. There was the Priestess. So again, this this spiritual knowledge, the sacred knowledge that you're receiving is it and I don't want to sound cheesy, but it's going to change everything for you. It's so potent. So whatever this working is, and this is starting to feel like more like a working, do know that when this comes in, no matter what form or how it comes to you, that this has been sent to you by the divine here. And there's some things that are going to come along that you are not going to expect. I don't feel like these are bad things, but with the High Priestess is usually speaking of things that have not been revealed to you yet. So you are having some foresight here, but I don't think that you realize like how big of an impact that this is going to have on your day-to-day life and just your overall sense of well-being. It's like this is game changer win for you. So Capricorns, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for mid-February to mid-March. You know, overcoming these past losses is hard. Unfortunately, it is part of the game, and you are dusting yourself off and making this win here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Capricorns, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.